Hi, welcome to It's So My Style. My name is Lisa. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. So today I am going to share with you my very last Joann haul. I know my previous video I had shared with you that my Joann had been spared from being shut down, but unfortunately, the time that I had recorded it and posted it, that was true. However, it was a day or two later that unfortunately I found out, just like we all found out, that all Joann stores were closing down. So, which is really sad. And I know that I went to Joann shortly after I found out that it was closing down. My store was incredibly busy. I could not believe how many people were buying fabric. People were loading up their carts. I waited in line for 40 minutes to have my fabric cut. And I remember looking for thread. I was looking for sewing thread and serger thread. It was all sold out. I was looking at some notions. Most of the notions were wiped out. It was just, there wasn't really much, except for they had a lot of fabric. And so, anyways, I have gone to Joann 4 times since I found out that it was going to be shut down. And I decided to make one video, one large video of just sharing with you everything that I bought. This will be my very last video about Joann, unfortunately. So just wanted to share with you what I bought and love to get your thoughts, and also like to know, if you've gone into Joann lately and if you were able to buy some of the things that you were hoping to get. So, but anyways, let's get started. So the first thing that I bought when I went to Joann is I bought this black crepe fabric. Really pretty black crepe. It has a little bit of stretch in it. And actually, it's right here is the stretch. I just thought it was really, really gorgeous. I have a project in mind for this. I'm planning to make a dress with a jacket to go with it. And so this is part of what will be going with it. And I just thought it was really beautiful. Beautiful color of black. And the next thing I bought was this ditzy floral. It's a double brushed poly fabric. I thought it was really, here, I'll show you from this side. I thought it was really, really pretty. It is this beautiful, it's like a pink mauve color. And so when I saw it, I just thought, oh my gosh, I have to have this for making a summer dress. So that's what I bought it for. So we'll see. But it's really pretty and I really love it. And it has a good, it's very soft and it has a really good amount of stretch in it as well. So let's see here. I bought something that was not fabric, and one of these items is going to look familiar to you because it was in one of my Joann hauls. Actually, I think it was my previous video Joann haul that I had done, where I picked up this yarn. I really love this yarn, and I just think it's really cute. I just love the spreckles, in it. And so I just went ahead and bought another one, and I'm planning to make a couple of beanies, or more than a couple, but just wanted to make some beanies. And I just thought it was cute. And then the other non-sewing item I bought was the Big Twist yarn. This one has some sparkle in it. It's this really pretty light blue color. I just thought it was so beautiful. And I just felt like it could go with so many different things. I don't know if it picks up the sparkle. Oh, it looks like it picks up the sparkle a little bit. I just thought of this as holiday. So, I'm just thinking something, making a hat or a scarf, wearing it during the winter time, just so beautiful. And so anyways, really excited about this yarn to make something with it. And then, let's see here, I'll put this over here. The next thing I bought was some denim. This denim, it's an 11-ounce denim, and it's a stretch denim, so which I was really happy. There was quite a lot of denim when I went. right after I heard about the closing. They had quite a bit of the denim. Now, the denim back then, the sales were not that great, but I figured I want to buy, since this particular one was in stock, and this is the one that I had been eyeing for a while, because when I went to the Joann.com, or I should say on the app, because I have their app. When I went on the app, it said it was limited supply, and I thought, oh God, I need to get this right away. So I did, and luckily I was able to get 4 yards of it. So which I plan to make some jeans. So it's a denim, fabric, a stretch denim, 11 ounce, and it has some stretch in it, which I really love. Um, I think I said that already, but anyways, has some stretch in it, and I cannot wait to make some jeans. I do not like wearing jeans that have no stretch in them. It's just so uncomfortable. So I was really excited to get this, and this one's actually pretty soft too. So that's the other thing that I loved about it as well. And then let's see. And I apologize for my mess back here, but I'm working on some sewing projects. Actually, one of them I'm trying to fix because it started falling apart. Yeah. Anyhow, let's see here. This rib knit. I picked up this rib knit fabric. It is a Ditzy bouquet floral, and it's in pink. I just thought it was a really, really pretty pink. I'm hoping that it's coming up on the pink is picked up from the camera here, but really beautiful. I cannot wait to sew with this. I really don't have a project in mind for this particular one. It has stretch in it. I think just two-way stretch is what it feels like. I just thought it was cute. Again, I think I bought 3 yards of this, but I just don't know what I'm going to make with it. And every time when I find something like a fabric that I love, when in doubt, I always buy 3 yards. Just in case, because I have no idea if I'm even going to have enough with projects that I come up with later on. So, anyways, I'm looking forward to using this particular fabric. And then there was a couple of additional sewing items that I bought that I came across, and like I said, they were the last ones that they had up there. Like I said, most of the sewing notions were gone. One thing they had was a loop turner. So this was the last loop turner that I was able to get. So I snatched that up. This was the very last. This is called a drawstring threader. This is going to come in handy. I don't know about you, but every time I wear my hoodie jackets and I wash them, the string in there always gets caught up inside the jacket, and I can never fish it out. So this is going to come in handy for me to be able to try to get hold of it and rethread it. So I'm looking forward to using this. And so anyway, so I picked it up, and so I'm excited about that little gadget, both of those gadgets. I've been wanting a loop turner for the longest time, and I have other type of contraptions that help with turning out loops, but I just don't like, they're not very easy. So I'm hoping this will make it, hoping this loop turner will make my life easier. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, so the next bag of stuff that I picked up is I bought the bubble gauze. I don't know why Joann calls it bubble gauze other than, yeah, it's got the design on here, but most places call it gauze. So, but anyways, this one's called bubble gauze. I got it in white. I don't know why, but summer to me is always about white fabric and feeling cool. And so I just thought this was really pretty. I want to make a summer dress with this, and I'm looking forward to sewing this up. The next item that I bought was a knit fabric. It's a Draper James fabric. This one's very, very stretchy. Very, very stretchy. So when I saw this to me looked like a skirt. So that's what I'm going to make with this fabric. I'm going to make a skirt. I'm really looking forward to it. cannot wait. And I am telling you, the Draper James fabric is so gorgeous. There was a cotton one that they had. It was a purple. I'm trying to remember if it had flowers on it, but it was gorgeous. And I went to Joann hoping I could get a hold of it, and they didn't have it. And so when the guy who was cutting the fabric out for me, he was talking to me about that purple fabric. And I asked him, I said, was that the one that was cotton? And he said, yes. And I said, oh, you don't happen to have more of that, do you? And he said, no, it sold out really quickly. Yeah, I could see why it sold out quickly. So it was absolutely gorgeous. I saw it on the Joann app, when the Joann app was working. Um, so, anyways, I was excited to see that. I mean, the Joann app is working. It's just that they they don't keep it up to date. That's the thing. They just don't keep it up to date. And but I did see all the Draper James fabrics that they had, and unfortunately, that particular one was sold out. Okay, so the next bag of items that I bought, and it's just this one. I bought a crepe fabric. It's a white crepe, and it has some stretch in it. There is a pattern that I have of a white dress. It is so classy looking, and so I bought this fabric with that in mind. And so I'm really happy that I was able to get a hold of white, because that's what I wanted. I wanted a beautiful white dress. I know probably a lot of my fabric you've been seeing, I know you see that I buy white. I do love white. I don't know why. White to me just means fresh, clean, light and airy, right? Especially for summer. So, but anyways, this is a very um, nice fabric, and I'm really looking forward to using it. Nice and bright and white. Okay, or crepe. It's a crepe fabric. So, all right. Let's see here. Okay, so my very last bag. Make sure it was my last bag. Oh, let me see here. So much going on here. I already showed this one. Okay. And I already showed this one. That's this one. This is the very last bag. I just recently went to Joann over the weekend. And it was my last haul, or my last time going in there. So anyways, when I was there, I was looking for some interfacing. They had quite a bit of interfacing there, but they didn't have the type of interfacing that I like to use. And so I noticed that they had a bunch of these small, like Pellon bagged interfacing, and they had gotten in a huge stock, and they were like putting them on the rack. And so anyways, I went ahead and bought some of them. So one of them was that I got is knit and stable interfacing. Absolutely love this. I use this on all my knits. It's worked really well for me. I have no complaints about it whatsoever. The other thing I bought was mid-weight interfacing. I don't have any mid-weight interfacing, and I figured it might be best to go ahead and get it now, because I don't know when the next time I'll be able to buy interfacing. Probably have to buy it online. And then the last one I bought is this fusible sheer weight interfacing. So I read that this interfacing you could use on woven and on knits, which I was really surprised. Now, I've never used this on knits. I have no idea if it really will work. So I'm going to test it out and see if it will. But I just went ahead and bought it anyways. It's really meant for lightweight dresses. So anything, so like, for example, when I'm thinking about the gauze fabric that I have, if I need interfacing, this would be perfect for that. So any lightweight fabric would be good for this. And then I bought a jersey knit white fabric. Okay, here she goes again with the white fabric. Um, I bought this. So basically, I'm going to be making a top that has a flounce in it. So I'm really looking forward to making the top. I actually bought quite a bit of yardage of this. I want to say I bought 3, maybe 4 yards of this, just so that I can make a couple of things out of it. Maybe I'll be able to make more than just a couple of things. So we'll see what happens with that. And then the next fabric that I bought that was also a the same type of fabric as the white one, this particular knit fabric. Anyways, I bought it in lavender. So I just thought this was really, really pretty. I don't know if the lavender is actually going to pick up on it, or I wonder if I put this next to it, you can tell that it's lavender. But anyways, I thought it was really, really pretty. I really love the color. And so I'm going to use this. It's a jersey knit lavender. So sorry about that. I have so much in my mind. So, and then let's see here. I have 2 more fabrics to share with you. So I have bought this poplin fabric. It's a navy poplin. It has a little bit of stretch in it. I fell in love with this navy fabric. I think it is awesome. It feels so soft, so nice. It has a little bit of stretch in it, which again, I like my pants to have some stretch in it. And so I think I bought 3 yards of this, I believe. I wanted to make either a pair, a pants and a capri, or maybe, pants and shorts. Not really sure, but I bought all that I could buy, and this was all they had left, so I bought it all. And then the last one is another poplin. It's a gray one. This gray is a little bit darker than what I would wear, but it was the only gray that they had, and their poplin, they didn't have much in the way of poplin. So I bought this beautiful poplin, and again, it has a little bit of stretch in it. And I'm planning to make pants. So I want to make some summer pants. So that's what I plan to do with that. So, what did you think of my haul? And also, is your Joann closed down? Because today of this filming, April 28th, I heard that 255 Joann stores today's the day. They're closing down. I know my Joann apparently is supposed to be open through the end of May, but I also heard some rumors that some Joann stores may be open, I think, until mid-June or something, or they're closing down in mid-June. So I don't know. But anyways, would love to hear your thoughts. If you liked what you heard today, hit that subscribe button and thumbs up as well. And I will see you at the next video. Thank you, everyone.